Hey guys, okay, so we are going to continue our series on how are my wigs doing fiber-wise. Are they holding up? Are they comfortable? Would I repurchase them again? So the three that we're going to be doing this time is going to be Eve, Upstage, and Crowd Pleaser. I have Straight Up with a Twist on, actually, and that one I talked about in part 1. So here is Eve. Let me put her on, and we will talk about what I think about Eve and how she's doing. Okay, so here is Eve. She's freshly washed, so there is absolutely nothing going on here with her when it comes to styling or a product. But let me tell you, this is not what Eve looked like out of the box. She has a lot more body now than she used to. She did not look like this out of the box. But I haven't done anything with her since I gave her a good soak in that fabric softener bath. So if you want to hear how I went about that, take a gander at the first video that I did in this series, because that has been a life changer for me. And I cannot tell you how thrilled I am about doing the fabric softener, not doing any shampoo, not rinsing the fabric softener out, none of that. It has changed the game for me with this, giving these wigs, a shampoo or a bath, and they turn out absolutely like a different wig, and it's horrible. So anyway, this is brand new, honestly, and I did wear this quite a bit, and it turned out like there's absolutely no damage to these fibers. I am not even sure I see any breaking down, anything that I didn't see when I first put her on my head. If there is, it's very, very minimal. Maybe a little bit right through here, but not a whole lot. Okay, so yeah, she's other than having a little more body, it's not so stuck to the cap when I first, got it, which is, apparently you're supposed to maybe wash them to help that initially anyway, but as you know, I like to put off washing them as long as possible, so I was not about to wash it right out of the box. But this is also an HD fiber, so I think most of my wigs are HD fibers until very recently. So this is the left side. And the right. Now remember, this is a bit of an asymmetrical cut, even though in my book, I don't know. Of course, this side is longer than this side, and I'm going to be cutting that off. Drives me crazy. I just don't get it. But so yeah, oh, sorry, baby. Zoe's down there. So this is the right side that has that kind of longer piece. And then this is the back. I do have a bit of bulk back here because I have my wig cap, my wig grip on. So as I'm changing out these wigs, they'll kind of stay a little put. But as you know, I don't wear wig grips, in real life. But yeah, so yeah, this is, yeah, pretty much like new. And I can guarantee you, if I would have washed her in, like I would have with the Jon Renau, shampoo, I'm thinking it probably wouldn't look like this and feel like new again. So yeah, that would be my biggest gripe with this, is this doesn't make sense to me because it's not like a true, where it starts getting longer, and this is shorter. It's literally cut the same everywhere except for this part. And yeah, so I haven't done it, but I have been wanting to, so it's just going to be a matter of just kind of going, plop, and just taking this little bit longer piece off, because everything else is the same. Because that way, if I want to tuck them both behind, I'm not going to have this kind of longer thing back here. And but this one I have to put in product because I'm not super fond of the style, which leads me to, would I purchase Eve again? Probably not. And it's not anything to do with the cap construction or the color or the fibers or any of it. It's just that I found, which is we do, that I just don't care for the overall style, and I really have to work with this one to get it to that, you know, where I feel confident in it because I like the way it looks. So yeah, I don't think I would repurchase Eve again, just for the style reason only. And I have not put anything in this wig. I literally just washed it yesterday, so it's looks so much better though than it did when it was right out of the box. It has a lot more body to it, so I think this time around I wouldn't need to put quite as much product in it to get it to work for me. But yeah, fibers feeling really super soft, not any, you know, breakdown. And man, I played with this one. I really played with this one, and I played with it every single time I put it on my head because I'm trying to get it to work for me. And she looks really cute in a headband, and I tend to do that a lot with this one. But so yeah, I played a lot with this one, and yet the fibers are holding up super good. So again, HD fibers. Okay, we're going to move on now. The next one I'm going to do is going to be, which one is this? I believe this is Upstage, so we're going to do Upstage next. Okay, so this is Upstage by Raquel Welch in this shaded Biscuit. Did I mention that the Eve was in, is this my Eve? No. Eve is in the shaded Praline, the 12 FS8. Sorry that I didn't tell you that. You know, this is a gorgeous wig. Every time I put it on, it's so pretty. Now, I have not washed her yet. And, you know, again, putting that off, especially when I saw what had happened to my Straight Up with a Twist. That really scared me. So now that I, you know, have seen positive results with the soak in the fabric softener, I feel really confident about doing that with this one, and I really think I will, because she needs to be washed. Now, I think actually it might revive her a little bit. I have not worn this one very often because I want to savor her for as long as I can. This is the 100% hand-tied cap. It's very comfortable. And, you know, I just really, really want to keep this one as long as I can. But I can tell that she needs to be washed. Now, again, I mentioned this with my Straight Up with a Twist. The Raquel Welch lace fronts are finicky on me. I have to really work with them, and they want to, yeah, I have to work with them a little bit more. Now, I can tell that there's a little bit of makeup on the rim of this, and you know, when I do soak her, I'll make sure that I just really lightly take my fingers and kind of get that off of there. And I really, when I put these Raquel Welch wigs on, I do have to make sure that this area is, you know, because I do the It Stays around the perimeter, and I really have to do the It Stays with these Raquel Welch lace front wigs because they look beautiful, but they do tend to kind of get warpy on me. So the It Stays is the magic for that, takes care of that. But I do still have to really make sure that that perimeter is really down, and I have to kind of hold it there, and I have to really work with it. Once I get it where it once should be, I'm good all day. But now the Jon Renau lace front wigs, I put them on, and I'm just like, you know, I have my It Stays, but it's just like 1, 2, 3, press it down. I'm good to go. So yeah, I think it's just maybe a thinner little lacing, a different sort of fabric, but yeah, I definitely, they are just a little more finicky, I have found. So let's talk about this one now. This style does envelop kind of me right in here, and I feel like it kind of makes me look a little thicker. in my neck area, but that's okay. It's still really pretty and I don't mind too much. The fibers I've noticed are just now starting to stick together and break down a little bit. I'm just feeling that texture change, and I think I have worn this 1, 2, 3, probably all day, maybe 5 times since I bought her. And I bought her, this is the date that I bought her. And she is starting to kind of, kind of stick together a little bit. And I'm feeling a little bit of texture change, a little bit of dryness at the end, but not bad at all. Because again, I've only worn her 5 times. I'm not getting any tangling in the back. If I do get tangling, I will do the HD detangler spray when I take her off and really gently comb her out. I have not been any high winds with this wig. I haven't worn coats, that would make that tangling happen. So I haven't really put it through anything that would cause a lot of friction other than just wearing it and it rubbing up against your shirt, stuff like that. So I am going to probably wear her a few more times before I even do that soak. Because again, if we can wear them for 10 to 20 times, I'm nowhere near that. So, but I do like how the fabric softener soak does revive the fibers. So I may wear her a few more times and then I'll soak her in that, and I hope that it will just really revive them. Because if I were to compare, here is my straight up with a twist that I did do that fabric softener soak for. And oh my gosh, these fibers are so soft again, and even feeling them up here, they're just very soft, and it's losing a bit of that, this one, the UPSTAGE. I'm losing a bit of that kind of softness that she had right when I first got her. And so I am, kind of looking forward to giving her that little treatment, because I think it will really kind of hopefully bring her back to that brand new feeling. But she's a long way from completely breaking down like my Elizabeth did, I think, because I haven't worn her that much. When I had my Elizabeth, she was my only wig for, was it 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, wearing her. Maybe it wasn't even that long, but I wore her from morning till night every single day. I wore her to work, and supposedly you can only get up to 3 months wear if you wear a wig every single day. I did not get 3 months worth out of Elizabeth, but we talked about that in the first one. But yes, this is just a pretty wig. So this is my left side. I don't know why I did that. My left side. And my right side. And the back. I think those fibers are doing pretty good back there. I want to say just maybe the very underneath ones, the ones that are closest to my nape of my neck, might be breaking down a little bit, but I would say that yes, I am noticing breaking down of the fibers from, here down. We know this is going to be the first to go, these tipped areas here. So, and you can always tell because they start visually looking almost like they have dust on them. It's this really odd thing that the fibers do, and it's just the fibers are breaking down. Now, I have not played with this wig much. It was just so pretty. Can you see that all through here? I didn't put any dry shampoo on her. I didn't put any product in her. I'm trying to think if I've ever put any hairspray in her. I don't think so. I don't know. If I did, I didn't do much. But yeah, so she is, I can see that she is starting to do that fiber breakdown thing. But yeah, I did not play with this wig much. It kind of came out of the box looking fabulous. And so she didn't need a lot of playing with. So I probably will do that fabric softener soak on her in just maybe a couple more wearings, because I think she could use a little bit of a nice treatment of that, because I've seen what it does to help with the fibers, and it's pretty remarkable. And she's just at that stage where she could use that. So again, this is a heat-friendly fiber. The Raquel Welch, they call them True to Life. Anyway, I do love this wig. Would I repurchase it? Yeah. Yeah, I would. It's so pretty, you guys. It's so pretty. And if I can get her revived with that fabric softener soak, and I have that in my, you know, kind of toolbox of tools that I can do to keep these wigs looking good, I definitely would, because she's so pretty. Ooh, I love her. She's pretty. You can put stuff in her to make her look even. She's just beautiful. She's gorgeous. So yes, I would absolutely repurchase her again. Yeah, she's quite comfortable as well. She's 100% hand tied, and those are spendy. So I would definitely hunt for a sale, and then I would get her again in the same exact color, because I love this color, the shaded biscuit. Oh, I do love it. Okay, let's move on now to Crowd Pleaser. So this is my Crowd Pleaser by Raquel Welch in the shaded biscuit once again. I just think this is such a cute one. It makes me feel like, I don't know, like in the 60s or something, maybe even the 50s. I don't know. I have not put anything in this wig. I never have. I've never put any hairspray in her. I've never done anything. I have barely combed through her because I love the curl pattern on this one. And she's just adorable. This is also a heat-friendly, the shaded biscuit does not come in the non-heat-friendly fiber. So if it's got shaded biscuit as a choice, it's a definitely heat-friendly, true-to-life fiber in the Raquel Welch line. And she, I've never felt the need to take any heat to her, so I'm not, yeah, but I'm happy that it is, because then it comes in the color I like. So yeah, she's doing very, very well. I've worn her more than I have the Upstage, and it's just I just love this. Every time I put it on, I absolutely adore this, the style, the cut, the wave, the curl pattern. I can really get this one really curly. For some reason, I've seen a few online YouTube reviews, and theirs don't seem to be quite as curly as mine, and I almost don't recognize it. But so I love the curl pattern in this one. This one has, it's doing really well. Again, I don't tend to mess with it too much. I will, you know, take it and really carefully go through it to give it some freshness and to get the fibers kind of separated again when I take it out to put it on. But I'm really careful with it. And so this one, you know, because I probably am being so careful with it, is holding up just fine. I do tend to have a little more itchiness with this one. I'm not sure why, but I do. Yeah, I don't know why. It's not so much though that I am just dying to take it off. It does not have an extended nape on this one. And that's the only thing I wish it did, just because those always feel a little more comfortable. But I would say the overall itchiness, this one does just kind of itch me a little bit everywhere, and I don't know why. I've just have noticed that, and I try to log that away so I can tell you guys. But this is the left side, and the right side, and the back. Fibers still feel very, very soft. And yeah, I pretty much, yeah, I'm very happy with this one. It's fun to put a little clip in her. She looks adorable in a headband. And it is a really, really adorable one. So would I repurchase this one? Yes. Yes, absolutely would. I think she's really cute, and playful and fun and sexy and everything. I just really love this wig. A lot of body and a lot of fun movement with her. I mean, look at this. It is just so cute. So I have not been disappointed with the Raquel Welch wigs. Really, when that happened to my straight up with a twist and I washed for the first time and it turned to straw everywhere, I about died. But soaking it in that fabric softener for that 10 to 12 minutes, not rinsing it out, saved that wig. And because I love my Raquel Welch wigs, I really, really do. I have not been disappointed with any of my purchases that I made, and I would repurchase UPSTAGE, Straight Up with a Twist, Crowd Pleaser. Those are my 3 that I have, and I would repurchase them. This one, again, there's more itching with this one. I don't know why, but that's okay because it's so cute. I don't even care. All right, so that's it. I am telling you, soaking the wigs in that fabric softener has saved my wig frame of mind, because I don't think I would have repurchased a couple of them if I didn't know that I have that option, because it does get them clean. They smell fresh, and so that's not an issue, but it completely just makes them feel so soft, like new again. Now, I just did this yesterday. I washed many of my wigs yesterday. I didn't do this one. I didn't do UPSTAGE, but I did all the rest of them that I showed you. And I will let you know if that softness lasts or if it's just a very temporary thing with the fabric softener. I don't know. And the other thing is something that Kathleen Ryan was telling me is, let me know if you start itching because you didn't rinse it out. I have sensitive skin, and if leaving that fabric softener in somehow transfers to my cap and then I really start itching because of it, then I will have to rinse it out, and I really don't want to have to do that. But I do use the Downy sensitive formula that does not have any fragrance, that doesn't, it's supposed to be for people that do get sensitivities. So I'm hoping that might not be an issue. All right, you guys, that is it for this part 1 and 2 series of How in the Heck Are My Wigs Doing? And until next time, stay young at heart. Bye-bye.